Can we go somewhere else? Can we go somewhere else? Will we organize it one night later? Will we organize it one night later? Her grandmother is a manicurist. Her grandmother is a manicurist. They are requested frequently. They are requested frequently. My stepson was a sports reporter. My stepson was a sports reporter. What should I say? What should I say? I am very grateful for your support. I am very grateful for your support. He would report. He would report. He wrote a letter to his grandmother. He wrote a letter to his grandmother. I want one of these. I want one of these. Our rooms cost $100 per night. Our rooms cost $100 per night. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. I need to buy new makeup. I need to buy new makeup. We are well positioned for success. We are well positioned for success. Your mother is a shepherd. Your mother is a shepherd. We may not usually break. We may not usually break. It was a wonderful day. It was a wonderful day. My children were dermatologists. My children were dermatologists. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's move on to the next topic. Can't I appreciate it? Can't I appreciate it? Your children are lumberjacks. Your children are lumberjacks. He is drinking coffee. He is drinking coffee. Couldn't he just point it out sometimes? Couldn't he just point it out sometimes? I was riding my bike in the park. I was riding my bike in the park. Drive carefully in this heavy rain. Drive carefully in this heavy rain. This is very funny. This is very funny. The door was accidentally locked. The door was accidentally locked. Where do you stand on this issue? Where do you stand on this issue? I have a great idea for a new business. I have a great idea for a new business. We know the answer. We know the answer. The mouse quickly ran away. The mouse quickly ran away. What is your address? What is your address? Does it handle at sunrise? Does it handle at sunrise? I have to make a diorama on Tuesday. I have to make a diorama on Tuesday. Let me check your medical records. Let me check your medical records. I've already seen the sunset. I've already seen the sunset. This is a hard question. This is a hard question. Wouldn't he attack at noon? Wouldn't he attack at noon? Have you tried the new coffee shop on Main Street? Have you tried the new coffee shop on Main Street? Then they could count. Then they could count. Do they judge at sunset? Do they judge at sunset? Relatives or rulers? Relatives or rulers? Can he be arrested every day? Can he be arrested every day? Are our grandchildren singers? Are our grandchildren singers? The house was built with bricks. The house was built with bricks. It would be ready immediately. It would be ready immediately. What is the doorman of the house? What is the doorman of the house? He wasn't a filmmaker at noon. He wasn't a filmmaker at noon. I run my own business. I run my own business. Dancing is fun. Dancing is fun. Your nephew is the caregiver. Your nephew is the caregiver. Do you like going to concerts? Do you like going to concerts? Can I have a glass of passion fruit juice, please? Can I have a glass of passion fruit juice, please? He can paint at noon. He can paint at noon. The clock is ticking all day. The clock is ticking all day. Their husbands were stockbrokers. Their husbands were stockbrokers. Will we send it after 3 nights? Will we send it after 3 nights? Can they answer at sunset? Can they answer at sunset? Are there any books on the shelf? Are there any books on the shelf? Couldn't pay. Couldn't pay. I don't notice anything special about the issue. I don't notice anything special about the issue. Miriam was aware of this situation. Miriam was aware of this situation. Shouldn't you be connecting? Shouldn't you be connecting? I have a lot of values. I have a lot of values. Is he watching normally? Is he watching normally? Yes, I enjoy a good laugh. Yes, I enjoy a good laugh. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to a concert. Do we need to mark it before? Do we need to mark it before? They ate dinner. They ate dinner. Can't he play golf after a century? Can't he play golf after a century? May I have a blanket? May I have a blanket? Excuse me. Excuse me. Does it keep after 4 weekends? Does it keep after 4 weekends? The school newspaper is published. The school newspaper is published. Your progress is impressive, keep it up. Your progress is impressive, keep it up. Not close. Not close. Can I use your phone for a while? Can I use your phone for a while? I open my bag. I open my bag. A year later I don't command. A year later I don't command. He can swim in the sea. He can swim in the sea. I am bored. I am bored. Can I watch TV? Can I watch TV? It has a positive effect. It has a positive effect. We currently have a sale ongoing. We currently have a sale ongoing. The flowers are so colorful. The flowers are so colorful. His sisters were negotiators. His sisters were negotiators. I have to go home. I have to go home. I don't want to buy a car. I don't want to buy a car. He is very impatient. He is very impatient. I will come with you. I will come with you. I have to study for the English exam on Wednesday. I have to study for the English exam on Wednesday. What are the consequences? What are the consequences? Got a spare pool cue? Got a spare pool cue? I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights. What do you think about them? What do you think about them? Should not appear. Should not appear. You can adapt after one night. You can adapt after one night. You should prefer. You should prefer. The acting is so impressive. The acting is so impressive. How do you stay motivated at work? How do you stay motivated at work? This is a huge query. This is a huge query. What day was yesterday? What day was yesterday? Can we have the invoice, please? Can we have the invoice, please? Have you ever been to Paris? Have you ever been to Paris? Feeding after 4 weekends? Feeding after 4 weekends? I challenge you to a rematch. I challenge you to a rematch. Can I become a doorman after 3 years? Can I become a doorman after 3 years? If it's cold, wear a jacket. If it's cold, wear a jacket. They were not born every month. They were not born every month. Your aunt is a pathologist. Your aunt is a pathologist. There is no esthetician every year. There is no esthetician every year. I often visit my grandparents. I often visit my grandparents. Aren't we going to report in a month? Aren't we going to report in a month? Did they include it later? Did they include it later? I have a lot of money in my wallet. I have a lot of money in my wallet. The prison sentence was very harsh. The prison sentence was very harsh. I have full confidence in our collective abilities and skills. I have full confidence in our collective abilities and skills. Do you offer takeout or delivery? Do you offer takeout or delivery? I'd like a cup of coffee, please. I'd like a cup of coffee, please. You shouldn't draw. You shouldn't draw. Who would make such a big mistake? Who would make such a big mistake? You have breakfast every morning. You have breakfast every morning. Do you have any vacancies? Do you have any vacancies? Can you play the piano? Can you play the piano? Don't leave without saying goodbye. Don't leave without saying goodbye. Is there a special lunch? Is there a special lunch? Should he be elected? Should he be elected? Are you enjoying your time in the city? Are you enjoying your time in the city? The party is on July 25th. The party is on July 25th. Mechanic is repairing the car. Mechanic is repairing the car. The dialogue is so well written. The dialogue is so well written. I don't feel normal. I don't feel normal. Do you like pizza? Do you like pizza? Do you have non-GMO products? Do you have non-GMO products? We cleaned the house on Sunday. We cleaned the house on Sunday. There are vending machines where you can buy snacks and drinks. There are vending machines where you can buy snacks and drinks. Who can support us? Who can support us? How often does he watch television? How often does he watch television? Get advice from someone. Get advice from someone. He walks to school every day. He walks to school every day. Should I not go after 4 weekends? Should I not go after 4 weekends? Tonight, I will lead the group in the leader's absence. Tonight, I will lead the group in the leader's absence. Was his nephew a locksmith? Was his nephew a locksmith? Can I examine your eyes? Can I examine your eyes? Their stepbrother is a clown. Their stepbrother is a clown. I have to study for the math exam on Friday. I have to study for the math exam on Friday. He doesn't take a step. He doesn't take a step. We must become economists every year. We must become economists every year. You shouldn't suffer. You shouldn't suffer. We saw it on TV. We saw it on TV. I'm from London. I'm from London. Are we recognized at night? Are we recognized at night? How are you on the weekend? How are you on the weekend? Did you see the beautiful sunset last night? Did you see the beautiful sunset last night? Should you be a butler in an hour? Should you be a butler in an hour? Won't we improve from time to time? Won't we improve from time to time? I'm trying to be more patient. I'm trying to be more patient. Are we going to tell you in 3 weeks? Are we going to tell you in 3 weeks? Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. I may not be able to put it in after 4 weeks. I may not be able to put it in after 4 weeks. You will have dinner. You will have dinner. Are you with me so far? Are you with me so far? It should be limited after 1 day. It should be limited after 1 day. Will they not be able to join after 4 months? Will they not be able to join after 4 months? What kind of shape? What kind of shape? I have to study for my history exam on Sunday. I have to study for my history exam on Sunday. The kids made a mess. The kids made a mess. Good evening. Good evening. He is an adventurous traveler. He is an adventurous traveler. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are a great listener. You are a great listener. You may not print it at noon. You may not print it at noon. He can confess after 3 days. He can confess after 3 days. Their neighbors are preachers. Their neighbors are preachers. I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. You look a little uncomfortable. You look a little uncomfortable. It cost a fortune. It cost a fortune. We can compare. We can compare. He is very talented. He is very talented. Is it your turn to cook? Is it your turn to cook? They are attending a concert. They are attending a concert. How knowledgeable. How knowledgeable. A little tipsy. A little tipsy. Doesn't it cream immediately? Doesn't it cream immediately? His wife is an analyst. His wife is an analyst. The doctor will see you now. The doctor will see you now. You may not guess. You may not guess. This happened a long time ago. This happened a long time ago. Wouldn't he believe it next year? Wouldn't he believe it next year? How old are they? How old are they? I have lots of ideas. I have lots of ideas. The movie is interesting. The movie is interesting. Can you turn on the TV? Can you turn on the TV? Can I have a glass of carrot juice, please? Can I have a glass of carrot juice, please? I will get dressed. I will get dressed. You don't know my abilities. You don't know my abilities. Were there grandchildren laundresses? Were there grandchildren laundresses? I was so impressed. I was so impressed. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Our sister was the curator. Our sister was the curator. We take all necessary precautions for your safety. We take all necessary precautions for your safety. Would it be okay if I join you? Would it be okay if I join you? I can't save often. I can't save often. Can he be afraid of 2 weeks? Can he be afraid of 2 weeks? Children are playing outside. Children are playing outside. The channel was very deep. The channel was very deep. He could make contact at dawn. He could make contact at dawn. The movie is about a secret agent. The movie is about a secret agent. Be diligent. Be diligent. My luggage was lost. My luggage was lost. Where can I find preserves? Where can I find preserves? I can't find my wallet. I can't find my wallet. How much is a sweet? How much is a sweet? I can play basketball well. I can play basketball well. Their grandmothers are journeymen. Their grandmothers are journeymen. I want to tell. I want to tell. Your wife was a diver. Your wife was a diver. Was your mother a warrior? Was your mother a warrior? How can I help you today? How can I help you today? It cannot grow any earlier. It cannot grow any earlier. There is a page missing. There is a page missing. Shouldn't it be collected every week? Shouldn't it be collected every week? Don't they rarely have to bother? Don't they rarely have to bother? Wasn't I chosen? Wasn't I chosen? Is there an electrician every year? Is there an electrician every year? I am pessimistic in my life. I am pessimistic in my life. This view is very complex. This view is very complex. Didn't I repeat? Didn't I repeat? Any objections? Any objections? He could analyze it. He could analyze it. What are you working on? What are you working on? Can I go to tablet? Can I go to tablet? I would never, ever do this. I would never, ever do this. Then they will be in shape. Then they will be in shape. He studied hard for the exam. He studied hard for the exam. The car I use is Toyota. The car I use is Toyota. Your half-brother is a researcher. Your half-brother is a researcher. I had a sandwich for lunch. I had a sandwich for lunch. Can you tell me the time? Can you tell me the time? I'm afraid you're right. I'm afraid you're right. I heard you passed your exam. Congratulations. I heard you passed your exam. Congratulations. Is it completed after 4 centuries? Is it completed after 4 centuries? Could we create? Could we create? Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Can you usually work as a cashier? Can you usually work as a cashier? This is your manager. This is your manager. Do you want to watch a movie? Do you want to watch a movie? Sorted by priority. Sorted by priority. It's important to be polite. It's important to be polite. Your sister was a bartender. Your sister was a bartender. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? I'm in the room with the chairs. I'm in the room with the chairs. It's hot and humid. It's hot and humid. May I have a receipt, please? May I have a receipt, please? He plays guitar. He plays guitar. Can I be a cleaner now? Can I be a cleaner now? Can he speak French? Can he speak French? Keep your options on the table. Keep your options on the table. I have a vague memory. I have a vague memory. Can I have a glass of red wine, please? Can I have a glass of red wine, please? Have you read it? Have you read it? I think I'm drowning him. I think I'm drowning him. Can you give us advice? Can you give us advice? I'm running on smoke. I'm running on smoke. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Whose is the red pen? Whose is the red pen? He may not give names right away. He may not give names right away. Could you please repeat what you just said? Could you please repeat what you just said? Was our mother an art director? Was our mother an art director? You should plan for sunset. You should plan for sunset. The shows are very impressive. The shows are very impressive. The building was on fire. The building was on fire. I lost my keys. I lost my keys. The decade of the 2000s was marked by major changes in technology. The decade of the 2000s was marked by major changes in technology. We are organizing a party. We are organizing a party. Didn't they work at dawn? Didn't they work at dawn? You have a viral infection. You have a viral infection. We will go shopping this weekend. We will go shopping this weekend. Is his brother a harvestman? Is his brother a harvestman? Can't he rarely think? Can't he rarely think? It can be stored after 3 days. It can be stored after 3 days. I hadn't heard anything about the project until now. I hadn't heard anything about the project until now. It's not important. It's not important. Avoid strenuous activities for a few days. Avoid strenuous activities for a few days. Your stepson was the CEO. Your stepson was the CEO. They usually couldn't compare. They usually couldn't compare. This is a fascinating story. This is a fascinating story. You may not disturb. You may not disturb. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to the airport. Thanks for the delicious food. Thanks for the delicious food. Will I be the mailman every week? Will I be the mailman every week? Computer is expensive. Computer is expensive. They usually continue. They usually continue. Where is the center of the world? Where is the center of the world? This dartboard needs new darts. This dartboard needs new darts. Is your friend a doctor? Is your friend a doctor? He loves eating ice cream. He loves eating ice cream. Dogs are weird. Dogs are weird.